All right, breaking news coming in from Odisha. Prime Minister Narendra Modi is speaking at the National Executive of the BJP. Sources have told India today that Prime Minister Modi said he has asked, in fact, the leaders not to be carried away by victory. He also hailed Amit Shah and said he is the epitome of political planning. Modi also sent out tough message to motor-mouth leaders, asking them to refrain from making outrageous statements. He also attacked the opposition for creating new issues to attack the government. All right, let me go across to my colleague Brijesh Pandey for more on this. Brijesh, the Prime Minister, of course, speaking in that, and as sources are telling us, he also cautioned leaders not to go ahead and make outrageous claims, because more or less this is what the problem for the BJP has been. As soon as the Prime Minister starts speaking about an agenda, somebody or the other at some corner of this place will talk about Ram Janmabhoomi or about couples and all, and that takes away the entire agenda as far as the BJP is concerned.
Oh, absolutely. And I think, if you look at the start of the Modi government, ever since the first parliamentary party meet of Prime Minister Narendra Modi has led NDA government in 2014, ever since every single time the government has talked about development and how development is the only issue which this government is concentrating on, somebody or other, makes a statement which kind of completely derails the whole agenda of the government. And this particular remark has come as a reminder to those leaders that that they should refrain from making controversial remark, and they should not hijack the agenda, the real agenda of the government, which is helping them win votes and win elections state after state. So the Prime Minister has made it very clear, and the remarks which he also made about BJP President Amit Shah clearly establishes him as the number 2 in this both party as well as the government, when he said that very rarely you come across a political strategist as good as Amit Shah. So he's also in a way sending a message to everybody that in BJP as well as in the government, Amit Shah is virtual number 2 after Prime Minister Narendra Modi. He also took this opportunity to hit out at his political detractors by saying that usually whenever election is round the corner, be it Bihar election, when the whole award Vapasi gang, as he called them, was active, or during Delhi Assembly election when the attacks on Christian church, or attacks on church and various other things came out, he says that after losing badly and before Gujarat and Himachal Pradesh election, all this talk about EVM has cropped up. So he's saying that opposition is completely disillusioned and they don't have any real issue at their hand. But simultaneously, one of the biggest message which has gone to everybody, including the senior ministers, senior party members, the message is very clear that organization is the most important aspect of this government, and every single minister, be it the top minister or the top organization man, now will have to spend 15 days in order to shore up the organizational capability, and BJP party President Amit Shah will be leading from the front when he will be doing a 95 days yatra all over India, especially eastern and southern part of India, where the party is
Brijesh,
very weak.
It just seems that the BJP and the Prime Minister are virtually in election mode all across, isn't it? I mean, they already are planning for 2019. This whole Odisha National Executive meet is being seen as the push of the BJP, of the Prime Minister in the Eastern Front. It's not only Congress Mukh Bharat. It seems that the BJP has also decided to mark their presence in the regional players as well, to try and get the regional players marginalized and emerge as the only pan-India political party.
Oh yes, and I mean it was this style was clearly evident in Uttar Pradesh election as well. Then there were a lot of criticism about BJP co-opting leaders like Brijesh Pathak, Rita Bahuguna Joshi, who have spent all their life criticizing BJP, criticizing Prime Minister Narendra Modi and Amit Shah. At that point of time, BJP leaders had said that in Uttar Pradesh organizationally they were very weak, and in 150 seats they had no candidate, and this is the reason why they went for twin strategy: A, of the party party growing organically and also by merger and acquisition. Now, this also seems to be the strategy as far as Odisha is concerned. I spoke to Dharmendra Pradhan. He said that, he has nothing to do about the internal squabble between two warring factions within the BJP. But in the same breath, he also said that, if somebody who believes in the ideology of the BJP as well as he believes in the Prime Minister Narendra Modi and Amit Shah, he is more than welcome to join the BJP, thereby clearly, dropping a hint, saying that, anybody who wants to join the BJP is more than welcome. And this has definitely sent jitters to the rival parties in Odisha and other states as well. Ankit?
British, also tell us about the program that we are going to see now. The Prime Minister, in fact, speaking indoors. What else is lined up? This is clearly a larger message being sent not only for 2019 but also for the Odisha elections.
Oh yes, the BJP President Amit Shah, he said in his concluding remarks that the main thrust of the party, apart from shoring it up organizationally, would be to concentrate on 120 Lok Sabha seats in which the party has never won. The reason which is being given is that in most of the North Indian states where the BJP has a very strong presence, the BJP has reached a position which is it'll be a miracle if they repeat it. So they want to offset that loss by concentrating on these 120 Lok Sabha seats and winning in most of them. Apart from that, the Prime Minister is making his concluding remark. He's making his remark in the National Executive, and after this, the Prime Minister is expected to fly to Surat at 4:20. And once the Prime Minister has left Bhubaneswar, we are standing right now at Paul Heights, where the media room, a BJP media room, where Transport Minister Nitin Gadkari will address a press conference at 4:30, and he will give us all the details of what exactly the Prime Minister said and BJP President Amit Shah in his concluding remarks. So this will go on till 4:35, and after that it will be conclusion of the two-day National Executive in Odisha. Ankit?
Brijesh, thank you so much for joining us with all those details and perspective on the BJP's big eastern push. The Prime Minister there in Odisha. Already BJP is in the gear up mode for Mission 2019.